Hello everybody, it's Lenora Estelle. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do one of my favorite hairstyles. It's really quick, it's really easy, and there's a couple different ways that you can wear your bangs. This video is for my beautiful and wonderful sweet sister-in-law Claudia, and for anybody else who might like to know how to do a new hairstyle. One of my favorite things about this hairstyle is that it requires almost no hot tools. If you're going to do this little roll, you're going to need a curling iron. If you just want to leave your bangs down, mine don't look very nice unless I flat iron them. So you will probably need something for your bangs just to make it look the best. But other than that, you can have the rest of your hair just down crazy. It doesn't have to be curled or flat ironed or anything like that. Which is great because A, less damage for your hair, and B, saves time. Before we get started, there are a couple things that you're going to want to have. You're going to want to have a ponytail holder. You're going to want some bobby pins. You're going to want a brush, whatever brush you choose. If you go with one that has stiffer bristles, you're going to have an easier time with your back combing. Hair products, I like to use a hairspray and then a styling paste. These are the two that I'm using right now, and I really like both of them. They smell nice, they work great, and my favorite part is that they're cruelty free. I really love animals, and so that's super important for what I use. And then you're going to want a clip, like a flower or a bow or something to finish it off. You don't have to use it, but I like to use it. Before you start, you're going to want to decide what you're doing with your bangs. There's different ways you can choose to wear them. If you're really, I have to go, you can just like flat iron them and then tuck them behind your ear. Boom. If you have more time and you want to do a little pin curl roll in the front, you can do that. If you have a little bit more time and you want to do some back combing to give it more of a voluminous roll, that's also an option. Decide what you're going to do with your bangs, because if you are going to do something with them, you're going to want to section it out so it doesn't get wrapped into your ponytail. So take a parting about here, go straight back like that, and then you're going to want to come up here, and I do my parting about there. So you're left with something like this. You have a little section in the front of your hair that you will use later. So you may want to, like me, I'm gonna bobby pin it so that it doesn't get mixed in with the rest of my hair, because it'll just kind of fall together and then I'll lose it. But if you have hair that cooperates a bit more, then maybe you don't even need to clip it back. But once you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and fasten a low ponytail. Don't make it too tight. You don't want the hairband right up against your skull, because you are going to have to take the ponytail and roll it. So just do a nice, loose, low ponytail. So there you go. You can see down at the nape of my neck, I have it fastened. It's not very tight, but it's all holding my hair back. So continuing on, you've got your ponytail. If you have these little problem areas, you can either choose to redo the ponytail, or you can deal with it later after you get the bun rolled. So we'll go ahead and just keep going. What you're gonna do is you're gonna split like this, down the middle, so that you have an opening, gonna take your ponytail and you're gonna roll it through. And then if things got a little bit looser than you'd like them to be, you can split your ponytail like this and just kind of tighten it. There we go. If you have short hair, you may only need to do one roll and then just pin the ends, but you can see I've got a little bit extra sticking out. So all you have to do is just repeat the process, roll it through again. And then once you're left with this little bit of hair, you can go ahead and I like to split it in two and then kind of set it around the sides right here. And then once you tuck that up, you're going to take a bobby pin and secure the hair. All right, so what you can go ahead and do now is spray so that it holds a little bit better. Take this out. All right, and if you are just going to do straight bangs, I like to kind of clip the longer pieces over like that so that they're not really out in the open. So if that's all you want to do, good to go. Let me take this out and then I'll show you guys how to do the rolls. If you haven't started heating up your curling iron, go ahead and do that. This is the size that I like to use. And what you're going to end up doing is just taking the hair and basically rolling all of it forward on the iron like that. I do mine in a couple sections to make it easier so that I curl all the pieces. All right, so now that you have your curls done, that's all they're gonna look like. So you can take your brush so you can see how there's this little curve. So you're gonna pinch it, and then since you've curled your hair, it should follow this, you know, this shape pretty nicely. And you just kind of fold the ends up. And then you'll have it like that. I'll show you again. Find the little curve here, grab this, roll it up, and then tuck the ends up with it. And then I'm going to take this top part, pull it forward, These little baby hairs around my hairline are infuriating, but such is life. You can take a pin. I like to just go right over the top of it because what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it so that it holds. And then I'm going to take the bobby pin out after it's dried and just make sure you know that like I said, I'm going to let it dry so it's nice and stuck in this formation. And then after it's dried, I'm going to take the bobby pin out and then I'll kind of put it back in so that it's clipped, but it's more hidden. So you don't see this big old bobby pin. So let that dry. You can see if you come in at an angle up here, there we go. Spray it again for good measure. Go ahead and take some of your smoothing paste. I use just a small amount because my hair can kind of tend to get, it looks really like greasy and gross in a not flattering way if I use too much. But I do like to use some because it just makes it look a little bit more polished, which I think is nice. So, there's another way. If you want to do a roll with some more volume, I'll show you one of those. You do the same thing where you curl your hair going forward, but then you're going to take your comb, brush this straight up. And then that's what you're looking for. Give it a light spray. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna smooth it and basically do the same thing where it's already got the curl in it, so you're just kind of helping it form. But first, you gotta comb out this ratty mess that we just created, because that wouldn't be cute. The more that you practice at this, the more you do it, the easier it's going to be for you to get. You'll be quicker, and it'll start to be more easy. My problem areas are like right here. Sometimes I just smooth it too much, and then it undoes all of the back combing that I've just done. And then right here, if I don't smooth it enough, it really shows and it doesn't look very good. So same process where you've got this little forward movement of the hair. So you're gonna grip that. Do the same thing where you roll it up and then the ends go with it. Go ahead and spray. This one takes a little bit more time because with the back combing, I typically tend to fuss with it a little bit more. Sometimes, like I said, I'll comb out too much of the back combing and I'll need to go in and do it again. And as long as you have the time for it, you know, that's fine. I definitely, sometimes it takes me a couple pass-throughs to get things working the way that I want it to. And if that happens to you, then just try again. You'll get it. If you want to pull any, you know, pieces down in the front to have little wispies, you can do that. You can curl them, flat iron them, whatever feels right to you. Because of my because of my head shape, I end up loosening like right here. And then it kind of makes me look like I have more of a normal shaped head. So if you are in the same boat as me, then you can do that too. That's a little trick I learned over the years, is that I have to loosen up my ponytail. It's right in this area, and it kind of hides my weird head. All right, there you have it. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My voice. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I plan on putting up more hair and makeup videos so I can share the things that I use to make my life a little bit easier, and then hopefully you guys can use them to make your life easier. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'm gonna go ahead and put up some pictures on my Instagram account so that if you guys really need the condensed version, you just don't have time for a video, then you can see them there. But if you need kind of a little bit of extra help and guidance, then the video is probably for you. But I'll throw my Instagram handle in the information section so that if you don't have that, then you'll have it. Again, thank you so much for watching. Claudia, I love you super lots. Take care. Happy Monday. Bye.